Welcome back to Wizard Supercoach. It's probably only going to be a short video this time. It is that time of the year, but I had a decent week, 24-13. So, yeah, that was inside the top 10,000 for round rank, so not bad at all. And I couldn't believe it. I thought the app was malfunctioning, but there's a little green arrow next to my season rank, or under it, I should say. Went up 326 spots, and that puts us into 5,653, so not great, but, a jump forward's a jump forward. It had been a long time since we've seen a green arrow. I think in the whole second half of the season, I think I've just been going backwards. It was getting to the point there where I thought we're probably going to see a Tasmanian tiger reappear before we see a green arrow on this app, but it's happened, so I'm pretty happy with that. Now, there was more carnage this week. Callahan's now being ruled out for the season, so there goes my chances of upgrading to that 23rd primo. When I say primo, there's some pretty fraudulent primos getting around in this team, but still. So yeah, that will replace Callahan because we have to, and that will leave me with one trade. So that's just going to stick around for an injury trade because there's 4 weeks to go. Chances are we're going to get another one. But it got me thinking, and about 4 weeks ago, some of the people in the comments, and rightfully so, they were saying I was taking too long to use my trades and stuff, and yeah, basically the reason why I was behind is because I didn't have that 23rd primo. Now, I actually disagreed with them, but I could see where they were coming from, that's for sure. But if I had have done that, and I hadn't have still had these trades, I would be even more up shit creek than I already am, because I wouldn't be able to replace Holmes and I wouldn't be able to replace Callahan. So I actually did replace Holmes. I didn't make a trade video because I ran out of time, but I went with the popular option that a lot of people did and just bought in Baz for him. And Baz was all right, but he kind of let us down, let's be honest. So yeah, got 53k left and 2 trades before I replace Callahan. So yeah, we'll go down to 1 trade, obviously, for 4 weeks. Yeah, the team was pretty up and down. Like, there's some massive scores and there were some shitty ones. Backline, again, the problem with the backline for me is that a lot of these players, like, they'll score good 1 week and then they'll be down, but it's never all at the same time, so I can't get like a monster score. I'd kind of take that if I could get one monster score and then some down ones, like, that's fine, but it's just, they never all fire at once. Obviously Naz stands out with his 194, and that was well deserved. Like, I've been not critical of him in the past, but I've definitely made no secret that I think he's a little overrated by the media. No doubt he's a great player, don't get me wrong, but with some of the stuff he was doing, I mean, you got a whole team just trying to give you the ball at every opportunity. And I think Clarko said it. They give it to him at the wrong time sometimes, just for the sake of giving it to him. So, like, they don't bother tagging him and stuff like that. We've heard Bevo talk about it as well, but that's usually in the back half. He was actually really damaging in the front half yesterday. So, yeah, when he plays like that, you probably should be tagging him. And it was an amazing performance. And, it is worthy of that praise, but I just don't see it when a player's running around the back half, just getting fed the ball all day. They're not worthy of being called the best player in the comp, that's for sure. But yeah, no, he is a great player, and that was definitely a worthy performance. Just spewing I didn't put the captaincy on him, but whatever. I guess on the flip side, I'm just glad I have him, because when Sinclair went down, I could have had him, and I didn't want to use the 2 trades. I was just short with the money. But when I got the second chance, I was always going to be taking it, because he's not a nice antipod. So yeah, I had to take that. Yeah, the others were pretty standard, really. Like, Ash was consistent. Whitfield's past his best, as I said last week. Blakey, like, average. Clark, shit, which we've been used to. The last few weeks been good, but yeah, he got tagged by Murdoch. And then Worrell. I thought Worrell had a good game. Like, Supercoach aside, a legitimately good game. And on the bench, Hugo and McDonald, they didn't really score that great, but it doesn't matter now, because, I mean, Hugo's there for cover, and McDonald he's not going to reach a price where I can actually upgrade him and send him to a decent player, so he's kind of irrelevant now. I'd almost rather just have like him get dropped so that I can at least loop. But it is what it is. I can't do much. Midfield, again, like up and down, like the whole bloody team is. Dacos standard. Bont didn't get out of first gear because he didn't need to, and that was bad as captain. Like a 99 is not a disaster as captain. It's not good, believe me, but it hurts when you got a guy that scored 194, and you probably should have seen it coming playing against North. But again, what can you do? I need more time. Like, it's definitely been my downfall. One of my biggest downfalls this year is just, particularly in the second half of the year, not having time to dedicate to the game, which it really does make a big difference. Baz already talked about. Heaney, another 80. That's 3 in a row. I know he spent a fair bit of time on the bench, but yeah, it's not great for an owner. He must be carrying something. I'm sure of it. Yeah, it's a bit of a worry going forward. Like, if you look at their fixture, their next 4 games are all, you would think, should all be easy. Is he just going to get rested for one of them, or I don't know. I hope not, because yeah, one trade. I mean, I wouldn't trade him out if it was just rested for a week, but yeah, geez, you still don't want that at all. Merritt was fine. Anderson, good return to form. Can't say the same for his donkey teammates, but yeah, we like to see that. Now, this one really pissed me off. The Herbert and Franco thing. 3rd week in a row, I got it wrong. I fielded the wrong one. And this time, like the first 2 weeks, it was discrepancy of like, I don't know, 10, 15 points either way. So I can live with that. But this week, it was 90 points. So, yeah, it was a big one. Luckily, I had the emergency on Herbert. So that's where Burton from Richmond finally came in handy. I just put him on the field and chose to take Callahan off. I thought he was the obvious one that wasn't going to score that great. And yeah, it turned out that way. So for once. And then with the rucks, like Gorn was decent, not enough to take the VC. Probably should have in hindsight. Or I mean, I should have, yeah, for sure. But a 112, you're probably not going to go there, especially when you know Bont's playing like the bottom team. But oh well. And Grundy, 135. Should have seen that coming too. He always does well against the Giants. So, yeah, Geelong pissed me off with Gorn. Like, they're just so restrictive sometimes. They'll just find a way to, I don't know, just railroad whatever plan someone has. But it shows. I think Chris Scott is a really good coach. So, really thinks outside the box. And then the forward line, I think, was crap. Now, I know forward lines are the most volatile line. I get that. But surely at this time of year, you get more than 2 tons. Sheasel everyone has, so that one doesn't even matter. Hill's been really good. He's given me 2 really good scores and 1 crappy one. But the crappy one at least was against Geelong, which was expected, so that's fine. Yeah, Durham gets a free pass. He's been a great pickup. Yeah, considering how cheap we got him, and that's his first down score. Pickett got tagged, I think. Miller was just shit, and Petrarca was just shit. So, yeah, I'm so over the Gold Coast Suns. Just even as a club, they've just got this arrogance about them, and it's like you've had everything given to you, and you still can't get your shit together. Starting to think it's true that Petrarca is like locker room cancer. It's only a small sample size, obviously, but he was at Melbourne and things went bad there. So he left, and Stephen May and Clary left as well, and they were meant to be problems. But then you look like Clary went to Giants and he's done really well, and they don't seem to have any issues. Whereas Petrarca's gone to Gold Coast, and now their culture seems to be shit as well. So I don't know, no smoke without fire or something like that. But he's the common denominator at the moment, so it's hard not to think that. I won't go on about Gold Coast again, but geez, they shit me off. Then Cherry and the flex, not good. Unless he changes the way he plays or the rules change, he's on my never again list. I think he's cooked. he cannot score outside of a stoppage, like unless he's tackling or winning the hit out. But he's not even really doing that as much anymore. So, yeah, he's just not good at all. Just gonna have to ride it out. I wish I'd have gotten rid of him when I could have, but yeah, again, if I had have, then I wouldn't have injury cover. Like, wouldn't have these trades left to trade out the injured players. Now, speaking of that, what's the plan for this week? Callahan's got to go. There's only two players I'm really looking at to come in for him. I think it's between Rankin and Goulden. And Rankin's got a good run home, but Goulden's got a better one. So just, my gut feel is Goulden. He's probably going to be the more popular pick, that's for sure. But, with the rank that I have, it doesn't really matter too much about having a pod. Like, I just need to try and get up higher. It's not like I'm at the pointy end or anything and, trying to get that real edge. So Goulden as well, he's really good at beating up on shitty teams, and he's playing, I think, 4 of them, or I think St Kilda's in there, but they're not shitty, but you know what I mean. They're not one of the harder teams, that's for sure. So it'll probably be Goulden. That's going to leave me with 6k and 1 trade. So no doubt that's going to go for an injury somewhere before the end of the year. Just hopefully that's it though. Can accommodate 1 more injury. But yeah, I won't get the 23rd primo. Just got to hope that Herbert can keep scoring like he has been. He's on like a 90 average or something, 3-rounder. So yeah, he's been good for a 99k rookie, that's for sure. Franco's out. He's got that gash, apparently, so he's going to miss a little while. But yeah, just keep going along. That's all we can do. So I'm not going to throw in the towel. If I was going to, I would have done it weeks ago. And I definitely will keep making the videos. I can't wait to make the review video and the lessons or whatever you want to call it. But it's pretty clear to me where I've gone wrong. So I don't even think it'll be too long of a video. So yeah, I think that's it. I probably won't get time to make a trade video. I mean, I'll try, but I can't guarantee anything. I should probably look at captains and vice captains right now then, if that's the case. Yeah, what do we got? Probably Nas again. He's probably worth a shout. He's playing at Marvel. Who else is there? Gorn's got Moyle, I think. Probably Grundy against TDK. Because Marshall might be out still with the back spasms or whatever it was. That turned out alright for me. I actually traded him out of my fantasy team this week. And that was before the back spasms, just because TDK was back. So yeah, it actually worked out well for me in the end. I wouldn't be surprised if Baz goes big on Collingwood. But yeah, outside of that, there's not really too many obvious ones. Like Sheasel's probably going to get restricted a little bit because Hawthorn's just like that. Yeah, I reckon that's about it. I can't see Bont going crazy on Fremantle, but who knows? I don't trust Heaney. Goulden, if I bring in Goulden, he could go massive on St Kilda. But then if I bring in Rankin, he could also go big on Essendon. So I don't know. We'll wait and see. You'll find out. I don't even know yet what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm just trying to get over this. I don't know, this thing of Callahan being out because I didn't expect that. And the news reports made it look good. Like, wasn't even meant to be a season ender, but here we are. That's 2026 for you. So yeah, hope you all went well. Let me know how you went. Yeah, hit me up with anything in the comments, really. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.